Yep.
Oh.
Good
Oh! Hello, everyone. This is, Pompano Beach, Florida, and, I'm going to be showing you today my, Joan of Arc deck. And behind the wheel of the Joan of Arc deck will be me, Pompano Beach, Florida. Now, this is a ruler. Rulers are great. Her in particular, because you can basically pay your default cost of 1 red, 1 blue, and 2 colorless to flip her, or you can pay 0 if a human dies. Yes. Let me see if it's on your field.
Yes, it has to be on your field.
Thank you. And behind that camera is C Genesis. And beyond that, once you are able to flip her, upon entry, she immediately kills all humans. Now,
Other humans.
Pardon me. That may not seem like a lot, but keep in mind that there are a lot of cards out there that you wouldn't expect to be human, and sometimes they are. And being able to change certain cards into humans is fantastic. She is definitely the anti-human ruler, though. Everything that she does revolves around making a human card have a bad day, because alternatively, if upon entry killing all humans wasn't enough, she can also tap to prevent damage from a human.
And she could burn humans for 500.
That she can. She could tap 2 to burn humans for 500 with
1 red, 1 colorless, I mean.
With 1 red, 1 colorless, yes. And tapping Liavatine will only boost that amount of damage up farther. And basically, with this card, I run a variety of different stones. Starting up, I have decided to throw down 3 red, blue. Well, 4 red, blue, pardon me.
Why not run Deepwood over it, though?
The main reason why I don't want to run Deepwood is because I kind of prioritize fire here. I like a lot of my drops are fire related. I do still run certain of the older engines, such as the Ruck Egg and the what's her name again? Cute girl, large breasts. We'll figure her out. Wait, the one that taps. Guinevere, yes, Guinevere. I still run that engine, and I want to make sure that I'll always have something that's red to be able to throw down first turn, which is why I run 4 of the red blues and 4 of the red greens, because I also run several green cards in here, more notably Blessings of Yggdrasil, so that I can pull out my Moodjart. And Moodjart is definitely an essential part of how this particular deck runs, because I do thoroughly enjoy making things human to get murdered by Joan, or
you basically erase all other races and then make it into a human.
Absolutely. And it's also the main reason why I still run water in this deck besides the hardcast Joan, because once you have 1 water in Moodjart, that's what's required to change something's race. And by the way, it could change a J Resonator's race, by the way. So it could help in certain instances. I suppose that if I ever decide to run Lunia side deck, it becomes even more crazy.
That's what I did when I played Joan of Arc.
Absolutely. And the one other stone is a 1 Magic Stone of Moonshade. I was thinking about throwing in Little Red the Pure, but at one point or another I just kind of figured that I'd rather the ability to tap for anything.
Just Ruler's Memoria at that point.
At this point, because I don't want to have the chance of getting the Ruler's Memoria and losing my first turn. That's also why I'm not running the Fire Memoria, the really crazy one that comes in tapped if your opponent has 4,000 life points. Because this deck really needs its turns to come alive and to be amazing. And losing 1 turn means you're losing advantage. And that's definitely not something you want to lose in this deck, because you're already taking a lot of chances and being essentially a little bit slower than your opponent for a little while anyways. Speaking of, we are going to move on to the Resonators here. We have a very large Resonator count, I suppose. Starting off, we have our resident human fodder. We have 4 Hunter in Black Forest. Definitely the only reason why I'm running Hunter in Black rather than Flamestrike, which is everyone's new Hunter in Black, is because...
It's a human.
That is exactly right. It is a human. That is the only reason it is here. It is a 1-drop human, which is pretty nice. And being able to just swing in for 3 as well, to put some pressure on board, isn't so bad. isn't so bad anymore. Although the fact
Flame
that
Sprite's still better.
Flame Stride is still better, but in this particular case, we are running that one drop human. Moving on to the next resonator, I do like running my Gwynnies. Gwynnie is a very lovely lady, also a one drop. It's fantastic that
She kills off your humans.
she can murder your humans, yes. And depending on certain plays, you can just get a ridiculous amount of draw off of using Guinevere and certain other cards. And also, since we're running Moojart, being able to cut something and to draw into Susanowell is fantastic. The capability of just going into 2 or 3 or 4 Susanowells, one after the other, makes Guinevere fantastic. And also a matter of the fact that if it's during your turn, well, the first turn or the next turn that your opponent feels like wasting a Thunder, feels like wasting a Stoning to death for some reason,